Hey you guys, so today is gonna be kind of a different video for me. I don't know why, but it's just been on my mind and I feel like I need to just get it out there. So I just basically want to start this video like, have you ever felt like a terrible mom? Or have you ever felt like days that you're just like failing as a mom, as a wife, as like even a person? Like you're like, I'm not doing what I want to be doing. I'm not living where I want to be living. I didn't have as much patience as I normally do with my kids or my husband even. There have been days where I feel like because of social media, because of Instagram and Snapchat and YouTube and Facebook, of course, that people get the wrong impression of other people all the time. Like, I mean, people think that this person is so great at being basically just a human being that you don't realize like the struggles that they're actually going through because they don't talk about it. There's some people that are really open on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube that you know that, okay, here's what they struggle with. And they're just being a real person. And on my channel, or my Instagram, I don't really talk that much or about like struggles and stuff like that. But there are days where I look at Instagram and I watch YouTube videos and I'm like, man, that person is a way better mom than I am. Or this person is way better at makeup than I am. Like, not stuff that even matters, but like there are things, especially being a mom, I think that's one thing that drives me nuts about like this day and age is that like moms put so much pressure on themselves as is. Like they already put a ton of pressure on themselves. But when you add in social media and Facebook and YouTube, it's way 100 times harder being a mom nowadays. Like you get judged so quickly that either you're a good mom or you're a bad mom and that's it. Like you, not bad mom, but you know what I mean? Like I'll just say me. You watch me and you say, oh, she's such a great mom or whatever you think. I don't really know, but I'm just, for an example, she's such a great mom. I don't feel like I'm as great of a mom as she is, which is a total lie. And I feel like those lies just fill your head so quickly that it's hard to like get out of that. And I just want to just make this video just to put it out there that like every one of you is a great mom in your own way and your own right. Not everybody is the same. Not everybody has the same way of parenting as I do. Not everybody has the same parenting as somebody else, you know? Like there's so many people that do different things. And that's what's so great about humanity, human people, is that everybody's different. Like not everybody's the same. You don't parent the same. You don't do this the same. You do your own thing. And that's what's beautiful about people, is that everybody's different. And so I just want to maybe just make this video knowing that like you're not alone. I always am comparing to myself to people on Instagram. Like, wow, this person always seems like she never has a care in the world, or she is always happy. Like, how do you, like, she always wants to be around her kid. Which makes me feel like a bad mom because there are days where I'm like, I need to be alone in my room and I don't want to be around my kids. That makes me feel like a terrible mom because like I feel like I should always want to be around my kids. But there, honestly, like once a day, I have to have like alone time with myself because that's just my personality. That's my personality type. I need to be alone, like silence. But there are times where I feel like that makes me feel like a bad mom because I want to be alone without them. And there are some moms that I see on Instagram and Facebook and stuff that are constantly love being around their kids and all the time, like 24/7. And I'm like, how do they do that? Like, how? And then it makes me feel terrible, you know? And that's just my own struggle. But like, I know that so many people look at people's highlights on Facebook and Instagram. Like these people could like go to the beach one time in a whole day and have a terrible rest of the day, but like Instagram that they went to the beach and they had a great day. But really in reality, they could have had a really bad day, but that's like what they want to highlight. but not knowing that, I mean, us as people looking at your Instagram would never know that you had a hard day, you know? And there's just, I just want to like reiterate that we're all human beings and we all fail and we all get back up and we try it again the next day. And especially as being a mom, like it's just so, it's hard because you get so quick, people are so quick to judge you on social media. Like the lady whose toddler went into the gorilla cage, she got chewed alive for like letting her toddler out of her sight for a second. I am not kidding you guys. I felt her pain. Like I felt it. Like I was like, oh my God, for 1/2 of a second, Grayson could be in my sight. I'm not even kidding you. The other day, I'm just gonna, as an example, the other day, he's quick and he's quiet. He's sneaky. But the other day, I was in the kitchen and he was in the kitchen with me. And all of a sudden, I turn around and I look out the sliding glass door of my kitchen. And there he is running outside, right by the kitchen, right into the backyard. And I'm like, what happened? How did he get outside? Where did I miss it? Like how, you know? And this woman who, her son, it makes me like want to cry because like I can imagine Grayson doing the exact same thing because he's adventurous, he's curious, and he will go. He has no fear. So she for 1 second she turned around to go help her other kids because she had other kids too, which, you know, if you have more than one kid, it's really, you have to keep your eyes everywhere at one time. You know, it's really difficult. She turned around to help her other kids, and he went into the gorilla cage. I'm sure you've seen it, like I have seen it, but she got reamed for being like a terrible parent because she didn't see her kid go into the gorilla cage. And it's like one of those things that like parents can make a mistake so quickly and then all of a sudden everybody thinks they're a terrible person. And it's like, you don't know that what this lady was even doing. You don't know that like she had maybe 5 kids or something like that, and this one kid is a really adventurous one, or even if she had 3 kids like I do. And Grayson got out of the stroller and I went to go help Nevaeh with something and he climbed in there. That could totally happen. So I just want you guys to remember, put yourself in other people's shoes as well, especially when it comes to quick to judge people, especially moms, when they're already having a really hard time, or like you're at Target and somebody's toddler's throwing a temper tantrum and you just want to roll your eyes like, oh my God, control your kid. No. You need to remember that like this could be her one time to get out of the day, out of the house, and her kid decides to throw a temper tantrum. You can't control them. You don't know when a temper tantrum's gonna happen. It happens. And I guess like my point of this video, and I feel like I'm kind of rambling, but like my point of this video is that like we're all moms, we're all humans, we all make mistakes, and every day we try to be a better parent. But when it comes to looking on social media and comparing yourself, you really can't. You need to remember that you are doing the best you can do, and that's all that you can do. Like there are days where I feel like I'm not playing with my kids enough, and then I remember like me and my sister would play out in the woods all by herself all day, and my mom would not be playing with us. My mom is the best mom, but like she didn't have to entertain us at all times. So to remember, when you say go outside and play with your siblings, you're not being a bad mom. You need to get stuff done too. You need to do the laundry and you need to do the dishes and you need to figure out the bills and what you need to get for food. You know, you are not a bad mom because you do not have to play with them 24/7 to be considered a good mom. You don't have to constantly be doing something to feel like you're a good mom. Like I just think that we put so much pressure on ourselves. Like even Rachel the other day was talking about how she's pregnant and she feels bad that she can't play with Jada as much as she would like. I felt the exact same way when I was pregnant with my kids. Like I feel like I'm being a terrible mom because I can't play with them at all times. Jada's a really happy kid and she does her own thing. And so like you need to remember, like Austin and Nevaeh, neither of them remember me being pregnant. Neither of them, I mean Austin does when I was pregnant with Grayson, but they never thought I was a bad mom because I didn't play with them for when I was in my 3rd trimester because I was too big. You know, it's just, it's just, you need to put in perspective your life and like even how your parents raised you, and if you had a good upbringing, remember that. Like I remember like we played outside all the time, and there was days that I watched the Disney Channel all damn day. And my mom wasn't like, oh, well, I feel like a terrible mom. I mean, she may have. She's never told me, but like, I don't remember her ever being like, am I a bad mom because you watch TV all day? I feel like it just wasn't as big of a deal. Like, I remember watching the Disney Channel all day. And not one time did I get up from the couch. Maybe to eat a bowl of ice cream. I'm not even kidding. So remember that. Like, when I think of like me being a mom, and there are days where I'm like, man, I freaking messed up and I'm a terrible mom today. Remember that it is one day out of so many that you have great days. And I just hope that this video helps. And if you guys want more videos about this, but this is just me having something that I felt like I needed to share with you guys, because I feel it too. Like, if this remotely touches you in a way, just share it and let your friends know, because I know that there are people that don't watch me, but they feel the same way. So I want you guys to, if you share it with your other mom friends. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.